Compounded cream, honestly, is top shelf. It is absolute top shelf. You can get sky high levels with it. Um, Body recomposition effects, absolutely. Everything you get with injectable, you get with cream, compounded cream, mind you. Um, However, there are some pretty bad, not so good things. So the first thing is you have to apply it twice a day to the scrotum. I mean, not ideal, mostly because 3 hours after at the application, you can't have anyone come in contact with that part of your body. So, if unless you're like a giga incel, zero sex having individual, um, that may be difficult. That may be difficult to tolerate. I'm not going to lie to you. Because you don't want to expose your chick to the amount of testosterone that you get in the compounded creams. Like, you don't want to do that at all. That being said, though, yes. People are shocked at how high you can get the levels with the compounded creams. I mean, another drawback is DHT. DHT is a big drawback. Because the compounded cream is absorbed through the scrotum, there's a huge amount of 5-alpha reductase there. A lot gets converted to DHT. Okay, so what does that mean? It means their DHT levels are going to be much, much higher than they would be with like injectable, for example, or any of the other forms. You say, well, okay, is that a problem? I guess that depends on what your opinion about DHT is. I mean, probably I need to give a future just talk on DHT and where things stand with the research, but the simple fact of the matter is where things stand now is that after puberty, DHT probably does have important effects. I mean, I don't want to sound like guys on YouTube without medical degrees that say DHT is just a useless hormone, because that's not true. But that being said, sky high levels is definitely associated with things like BPH, and absolutely, it is the cause of androgenetic alopecia. So that might be a concern. I guess a third problem with the compounded cream, I mean, it's compounded. It has to be made by a compounding pharmacy, so it's more expensive. You really got to have a doctor that knows how to dose it right. I like to have them dispensed in Toppy Click devices because they're pretty keno, not going to lie. Because it makes it easy. It's just a device that you twist with one click and it puts out a certain amount of cream. So the patients you say, give yourself 1 click, 2 click, whatever. You want to write it for a high enough concentration so that, like usually patients are doing 1 click because they don't want to lather a bunch of fucking cream on their balls. Okay, so like 4 clicks and stuff is an indication they just need a higher concentration. I mean, that's a common mistake when it's prescribed to women too, is 1 click, 2 click, 3 click, 4 click. It's like she's not trying to shove the whole fucking bottle up there. I mean, but at any rate, having made those wonderful comments, what else do I want to say about the compounded cream? Feel like there's something I might be missing. I mean, I mentioned the cost. I don't know. Quality is what I was going to say. So the quality. Okay, I got to turn my light up. Sorry about that. We'll fix that. Don't you worry. All right. Quality. Yeah, I mean, I think most 503C compounding pharmacies in the U.S. are pretty good. I don't know that it's difficult to make the cream. That being said, patients have complained about the cream as sourced from different pharmacies. So, yeah, I mean, you just have to, check their levels and stuff. I mean, the usual stuff that we talk about in the regular monitoring part. All right. But that's how the cream goes. That's how the cream goes. It is very, very effective. It's very good. Idiots on YouTube and elsewhere saying it isn't are, they don't know what they're talking about at all.